have a biodigital human again where we can maybe show our viewers the brain and what's happening when alcohol is in our system.
Yep.
So let's show our viewers real quick. And while we're doing that, I also want to talk about binge drinking real quick, doctor, and how it can disrupt the function in both the go and stop circuits of the brain. So while you're there now, help me understand both impulsive and compulsive and how the drinking affects the brain.
Okay. So I think that, these, the blue lights are sort of highlighting the prefrontal cortex, which is a part of the frontal lobes that really is in charge of our behavior, our decision making, our inhibition, things that, a function that keeps us from doing certain things because we use judgment. Alcohol can affect this part of the brain specifically, where people feel more comfortable. They tend to do things that they normally would not do if they didn't have alcohol in their bodies. And so, again, these effects are short-term, but over time, there is also evidence that there's long-term effects on this part of the brain where we can actually change our behavior. There's another part that's not really highlighted here in our model, but it's something called the cerebellum, which is what some people call the baby brain. It gives us our coordination.
And where is that, doctor? In what part of the brain?
This is the back part, lower part back of the brain.
Perfect.
And so this specific part of the brain, again, that is in charge of our coordination, of our motor function, is one part that's particularly sensitive to the long-term effects of alcohol. So people that are long-term alcoholics can actually have very poor balance. They tend to stagger. They keep their legs farther apart because of that lack of balance. And again, so the cerebellum is something that's very vulnerable to the effects of alcohol over time.